Hello, class. I want to talk to you about the article I chose for this week. It's on artificial intelligence and drug discovery. So, if you have followed the Nobel Prizes this year, the Nobel Prizes are the highest honor for that any science achievement can get, and they were pretty much like it was all about artificial intelligence. Physics was about how the building of artificial intelligence, how it worked, and how it could actually get done. And then chemistry was all about how proteins and artificial intelligence was used to help with discoveries with proteins and mapping them and that kind of thing. So now we've been using artificial intelligence for other things. Among them are drugs. And we are seeing a big change now in the way what it means to work and what it means to be human because of the addition of artificial intelligence. And so really our society is changing and we're not really know exactly what it is. And we are starting to figure out what the limits are of artificial intelligence. And in many cases, humans are better. In many cases, artificial intelligence is better. So, I mean, artificial intelligence can learn languages very quickly, for instance, whereas a human's going to take quite some time, at least the average human. Some people are savants for about that kind of stuff. But artificial intelligence has some great points, and it has some places where it's very weak. One of my brothers-in-law, he does coding, and he says that artificial intelligence code is just crap. So humans are still better at coding right now, for instance. And this is one of them. So when it comes to artificial intelligence, an article breaks down some of the nice things about it, but it saves time. Artificial intelligence is something, it's a tool, and it helps us quite a bit. For instance, it can do some of the general broad ideas about molecules and save some time in the wet lab, meaning that we don't have to do as many experiments with them and then figure out some of the chemistry. So we can use artificial intelligence to get a general idea of some of the chemistry stuff. But artificial intelligence isn't at the point where it can just outright just design drugs and their processes to make them and that kind of thing. So this is really humans interacting with artificial intelligence, and this is what it means to be a human and to be doing research. And it's not just that. I mean, there's other things. So I mean, China just came out with its own AI platform, and of course here in the States we have GPT-4, also known as ChatGPT. So, I mean, those are both language models, and we're using AI for other things. Of course, ChatGPT is not perfect, so and neither is DeepSeek. So, I mean, but of course, we're going to interact with it, and we're going to use it as a tool. And I mean, and things change. That's just the way it is with life, right? Things change, and this is how society is changing and how research changes, and this is the impacts it have in chemistry. And then personally, I think it's a great thing. This is awesome, right? I mean, it's great that we have AI that can do all the stuff. I mean, save time in the wet lab. I mean, how many new amazing drugs can we have and angles that we humans wouldn't think about, you know? I mean, having the molecules attached to various sides of various proteins and molecules. So it's gonna be nice. I think this is a good thing. But it also shows us that you know, the human brain is still a beautiful thing, and it's still superior in many ways to anything that we've created. So it's interesting. It's interesting to see where things go. Of course, with all my communications, if you need help with anything, if you are dealing with some lack of basic needs, if you're dealing with crippling mental health issues, if you're dealing with academic issues, please let me know, and of course I will always do what I can to help you. And I hope you have a nice weekend, and it's the Chinese Lunar New Year, or it was. So happy Chinese New Year for those of you that that celebrate that holiday. And of course, have a great and wonderful weekend. So I will say then, aloha.